Hey there, Dino Watt here, the relationship expert and creator of the Core Training Program, and I'm excited to come to you today with this brand new training that I think will help you out in understanding why you're actually approaching your business the way that you are. The simple fact is, every business owner approaches their business and has a mindset about business in one of three ways. So today we're going to figure out which way you're approaching your business. Now, one thing to understand is that, as always, we're not here to put blame or to create excuses or make anybody feel bad. We really believe that you cannot change what you will not acknowledge. And you can't acknowledge it until you actually have somebody show you different ways that you can be thinking about your business or about where you are in your business. And so that's why we created the Business Mindset Assessment. And this video here and this training that you're either listening to on audio or you're watching live is going to help you understand a little bit better about why you're getting the results that you are. And I'm going to expose first what those three ways that you can be running your business. Then we're going to go through an assessment with one another. I'm going to read some questions to you. And then we're going to find out, based upon the assessment that you take and the answers that you give, where you rank on one of those three mindsets. And then we're going to talk about why it's really important to know that, because there's a core way that you're running your business that is affecting it either for the positive or the negative. So the only thing you're going to need for this training is to make sure you have a piece of paper and something to write with, and you're going to write down your own answers. I'm not going to tell you what to write, obviously. I'm just going to ask the questions. And between each question, if you need more time or if you need to review the question again, feel free to pause this recording and then start up again once you're able to figure out your answer. But here's a warning. Don't take too much time thinking about it. We as people, we like to edit what's going on in our mind. We like to edit the truth based upon the fear of what somebody else might think about us or about what we don't want to think about ourselves. And what I want you to really get down to is, it's all okay. It's perfectly fine. Just write down the first answer that comes to mind. We're going to do it on a scale of 1 to 10, so you have a good range to go through. But be truly honest with yourself. No one's going to see this other than you. No one's going to get this information. It's about you understanding where you are. And once you truly understand where you are, true change can happen. Okay? So let's talk about this for a moment. So there are three basic ways that, three basic mindsets that we can have when it comes to our business and how we run it. The first one is we can run it by disdain. Wow, that sounds like such a terrible word, right? Oh, I don't disdain things. Well, let's talk about that for a moment. Running your business by disdain just simply means that the business drains your energy and enthusiasm. That sometimes, well, I would say even more often than not, you kind of feel trapped by what you would like to do or what you think you wanted to do when you first started out in your business with what's actually happening. You rationalize a lot of why you don't have what you really want with phrases like, well, you don't understand my business, or it's different in my city, or I've tried everything and nothing works. But actually, that's an ego that you build up based around your own victimhood of the circumstances that you've created. Because we've all created our own circumstances, right? We all have the level of success that we believe we can achieve. Just a fact. You're also somebody who's not willing to truly ask for help. Sometimes you do, just so that you can say, hey, I asked for help and it didn't work. But you're not really one who's serious about asking for help. And unfortunately, when we run our business through disdain, then we actually end up with the side effects of depression, frustration, suffering silently or even outwardly. We lash out at people. We get angry about the situation because truly we're embarrassed about the situation. And ultimately, unfortunately, for some people, it's suicide. They take themselves off the planet because they don't want to live this way. Their spirit, their soul doesn't want to live in a world of disdain. And that's truly what it is, okay? And listen, once again, these are all just explanations of what we mean by that, and then you'll be able to see yourself in one or of three of these, and you'll be able, if you're honest with yourself, and then you'll be able to do something about it, okay? The second way that we run business is by default. So people who run their business by default actually look like they have a pretty successful business. They even feel like the business is doing pretty well. They don't have a lot of complaints. They're doing all right. And when other people look at their business, they would say, oh yeah, no, they run a successful business. So this is where I would say the majority of people fall into. You're actually satisfied with the basic level of your business. And when you talk to others about your business and how it's doing, you use words like, oh, it's fine. You know, we're doing the best we can. Those type of words, right? However, the truth behind that is that when your business is doing fine, it's actually an indicator of resignation. That, you know, we've hit a certain level. I shouldn't complain, really is another one. Like, oh, I can't complain. Well, that's showing that you've resigned to not achieving more. You know that your business and you, yourself as a leader, could do better, but you're just not quite willing to take the steps to make that happen. You actually haven't set a specific vision for what you really, really want. So you tend to run your business based upon what you see others doing or have done before you, and that's how you measure your success. Well, you know, they're doing terrible. I've heard about them. Or, well, you know, we're doing pretty much the same as them, so, you know, we're doing good. That's the type of attitude. So right now in your business, it's not about passion for what you do. It's about getting by and getting to the next step. Okay? Once again, I really want to make sure that you understand this isn't about you sitting there judging yourself or feeling bad in any way. This is all about awareness, okay? And awareness is so powerful that so many people try to avoid it, but that awareness is going to be a game changer for you. And then the last mindset of how we approach business is by, we run it by design. That's the next mindset of how we run our business by design. When you're running your business by design, your energy level is always high. Like the business itself feeds you instead of draining you or just letting you get by. Your spirit is just vibrant when you talk about your business. You have a very good, powerful connection between both your business life, your professional life, and your personal life. There's a nice flow or balance that you found between them. You have no need for escapism because you're totally charged when it comes to your business. You have a heightened enthusiasm for today and the future, and you're excited about what's to come. Your mind is always thinking about ways that you can improve, and you're pushing yourself and you're pushing the people around you to improve. You get a sense and a feeling of inspiration, and that you're connected to life. You thrive in meeting and exceeding those goals, and your business is a reflection of your passion, your vision, and your enthusiasm for what you were born to do. This is such an exciting place to be. And this, creating your business by design, it makes you be almost, you're looked at almost as like a weirdo. Like other people, well, you'll notice will be like, yeah, well, they're different. You're the difference, right? You're the outlier to your industry because you're willing to let your business be by design where other people, most people, are focused on default or disdain of their business. Okay, so now that you know the three definitions, it's really important for you to understand where you are. Now, you might already be thinking, hey, you know, I'm probably here or here or here. That's great, that's awesome, and I hope those definitions helped you. What we're going to do now is we're going to go through a few questions, and there's actually 6 different sections of your life that I'm going to ask you questions through, and 5 questions for each section, so we got 30 questions. So if you want to write down 1 through 30 on your page, you can do that too. Also, below this, if you're watching this video, below this there's a link to where you can download these questions and you can actually circle and print them out and use it on your own. However, these questions, once again, are just ways for you to think a little deeper about the situation and where you are. So, as we're going through the questions, once again, if you need me to hear them, some of them are really short questions, some of them are a little bit longer, or 2 sentences in one question. Feel free to pause the video and go back and listen to it again, or pause the video, give yourself a moment to think about it, and then write your answer. But once again, don't take too much time thinking about it. Just, usually the first answer that comes to your head is the correct one. Okay, and just trust that that's what it is. Once again, no judgment or anything. By the way, 1 through 10, 1 being no or bad or totally disagree, and 10 being absolutely 100%, we're rock stars, we're on it, we know what we're talking about, right? So the negative is 1, positive is 10. All right, so we're gonna start off with your team. And question number 1, my team runs like a well-oiled machine. They're always searching out ways to be more productive and help my business succeed. On a scale of 1 to 10, negative, totally not true, 1, sorry, being negative, totally not true, 10 being absolutely every day. Okay, number 2, my team is quick to weed out any poisonous personalities and staph infections. They do not engage in gossip or drama, and they make this office a safe place that energizes and uplifts each other. Number 3, asking for referrals and actively promoting my business is part of the culture. They are advocates for the practice and with their family and friends. Number 4, my team is unified and proactive when it comes to new policies and procedures. And number 5, my team adheres to the company core values as their daily guidelines on how they show up to work. Okay, those are the 5 questions underneath the team category. If you'd like to make the math easier at the end, go ahead and add up based upon what you marked and give yourself a total that you can come back to later on. Okay, section number 2 is management. And this is about your management team. So if you work in an ortho office, your office manager, probably your TC. If you work in a dental office, your hygienist and your office manager, your financial manager, anybody who you've decided to be on your management team. So whatever your business is, whatever your management team, and honestly, your management team for some of you might just be you at this point, depending on where your business is. But hopefully you have some sort of support system. Okay, number 1. My management team is full of my number 1 advocates. I know they have my back and are focused on making my business a success and my life easier. Number 2, my management team is loyal, passionate, and creative. Number 4, I know my management team will find a way to implement what I ask and take personal responsibility to get it done. Number 5, I'm sorry, this is number 4. I apologize, I've been off on my numbers. I know my management team is always there to support me, help me grow, and champion my goals. And this is number 5. My management team adheres to my vision and core values as an example to the rest of the team so that my company culture is promoted ahead of their own interests. Okay, that's it for management. Go ahead and tally them all up. Next section is leadership. So this is about your own personal leadership abilities. Number 1, I feel in control of my office and my business. Number 2, it's a little bit longer, so listen up. I actively work on my communication skills and my ability to influence and educate myself on ways to accomplish my goals. When I implement a new idea or policy, I know how to enroll the entire team so it gets done the first time I speak. Or I ask. Sorry, not I speak, I ask. Number 3, leading by example is easy for me. I delegate as much as possible so that I can focus on what I do best. Number 4, I love the people on my team enough that I'm willing to make the tough decisions quickly. Number 5, my vision is clear and guides me in all of my decisions. Okay, tally those up. Next section, we're halfway through, is clients. Number 1, the clients who are attracted to me are active participants in the treatment I deliver. Number 2, my clients are cooperative and teachable. Number 3, late shows or no shows are few and far between. Number 4, clients often refer my services to their friends and family. Number 5, clients treat my team members with respect and honor. Okay, tally those up, put those over to the side. Next one is about your family and your interaction with them. Here you go. Number 1, there's a natural flow between my professional and my personal life. I have a source of control when it comes to separating work and personal time. Number 2, my loved ones know I love and support them because I make time with them a priority. I actively show it through my interactions with them. Number 3, I am an attentive and engaged parent. If you have kids. If you don't have kids, then just replace that word parent with friend. Okay. Number 4, when I'm home during family time, my phone isn't attached to me. And you can also use phone with, like, I'm not looking at the computer for my emails and stuff like that. And number 5, my spouse feels loved and appreciated, and I work on making sure they know it. Tally that all up. Okay, last section here, this is all about you. It's the personal section. Number 1, I take care of myself mentally, physically, and emotionally. I have specific methods to overcoming stress and mental exhaustion. Number 2, exercise and eating right are part of my daily routine. My sleep is restful and rejuvenates me for the next day. Number 3, I have hobbies and interests outside of work. Number 4, I have a connection to my greater power that pulls me to a higher purpose. The personal vision I have for myself is clear and defined. And number 5, last question. I have mentors that I ask questions and take advice from. Okay, tally that all up. All right, now tally all of them up. There's a possible score of 300. We had 6 sections, 5 questions, 10 points each. You have 300 possible. Now, what's important to understand, let's see, is now let's look at where they fall within here. After you tally everything up, if you scored under 175, then you are most likely, well, I wouldn't say most likely, you are living in a business mindset of disdain. You're running your business with a disdain mindset, okay? Once again, no judgment here. This is just what we're looking at. They're your answers, okay? Now, if you scored between 175 and, what did I have here? There you go. 250. Oops. Then you're running your business by default. And lastly, if you scored over 250, you are running your business by design-ish. Now, why do I say ish? Because there's always improvement that we can have no matter where we are. No one is perfect in their business. No one is knocking out of the park every day 100%. There's always ways that we can improve, right? Well, here's the thing. In my book, The Practice RX, I talk about how we have to run our business with an alpha leadership as opposed to a beta leadership, and that's how we're going to get the best results. Now, being an alpha leader doesn't mean that you're demanding and you stomp around and force people to bend to your wheel. It's not that. It is, number 1, being able to make decisions and being focused and know what you want and not accepting less than out of yourself or the people around you, okay? If you are running your business in either one of these areas, you are running your business from beta. It's just what it is. Beta is a weakness or an approach that helps us retract as opposed to move forward in our life and in our business. The only way you can run your business through alpha is when you're running it by design. So, the point of this exercise is just for you to look at where you are and how you can do better. If you're running your business from beta, granted, if you're running in default, you're probably a little stronger of a beta than running it by disdain. But betas do not induce leadership. People do not want to follow a beta. That's dangerous. That's scary. That's insecurity. However, when we follow alphas, we know that they're going to help us get our dreams and our goals and our aspirations. So your job as a business owner is to make sure that you're running your business by design from a place of alpha. An alpha business owner is going to be one of the most successful business owners. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got a lot out of it. I hope it helped you kind of open your eyes to how you're running your business. And once again, what you know now is how you can do better. Even if you are in the 250 plus range and you're running your business by design, that means that you're absolutely somebody who is going, yep, I'm running it by design, and what else can I do? How can I get better? How can I move forward? What's the next goal? Okay? So all of these are here to help you become a better leader, a better lover, a better communicator, a better influencer. That's what this is for, is to help you know where you are. So I hope it served you. I hope you have a great day, and I'm super excited about any questions that you might have. Please feel free to reach out to me through my website or through emailing. It's great. Make sure that you actually take this information and do something with it. It does you no good just to gather information. It'll do all the good in the world for your business if you actually use this information for something. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Have an excellent day.